Yes, we are here. We are here. We are here. This is the Arcturian Collective today, wanting to report information for you. And so you can relax as we fine tune your comfort into listening to us and our frequency today. We would like to say to you, remember who you are. Remember who you are. And this may be peculiar for us to tell you this, to remember who you are. But this is vital for you, to remember who you are. You are a multidimensional facet. You are experiencing this lifetime because you chose to be here now. You chose to be here now, to be of service, to be able to hold the high frequency, to be able to uncompassionately give clarification to love of all, unconditionally. We want you to be uncompassionate towards the nonsense. Stop buying into the nonsense of the manipulation and the agenda to make you go into fear. And so why we have said this to you today was no accident. While we want you to be compassionate and unconditionally loving towards each other, we want you to be uncompassionate to the nonsense. You know the difference. Fear is not something you should play with because it bottoms out your frequency and it distances you from us. We do not want that. You do not want that. And so acknowledge anything that you have fear from, face it, embrace it and release it and surrender into the fact that it no longer has control over you. Stop creating the illusion of lack. Stop creating the illusion of fear that is going to impact your life. It is simply not going to occur like that. But for those who keep focusing on it, you are manifesting things that you do not actually deserve. And so when you want to choose to not buy into that belief system, that will be your reality. While you have your remaining 3D lives slowly but surely coming to an end here on this beautiful planet, you will be noticing that you can take advantage of the emotions in the 3D. Choose wisely your focus. You could choose to have fear. That is your choice. But you will not be of assistance and service as much as you hope for yourself and for others. We would like to report back on why we have given many people imprints of that Roman soldier. It is still curious for the vehicle to understand why would we give the life imprint, the full life imprint of that soldier. It is clear from us. It is to remind those who are in authoritative figures, who are what you could call your police men and women, because we know that there are both genders that are playing out the roles of police service people. We have given them this. And also, of course, others who are patrolling and what they think is serving and protecting. They may look like bodyguards. They may look like security people. They may look like service people who are following the laws and the rules that they are being told to uphold and upheld. So we're giving them this, not just once, but many times dreams to make them stop and think. And they are such vividly strong dreams of Jesus and that profound love of a man, to then know that they went ahead and killed that man, to then be able to have the dream of that man, Jesus, coming back and telling him, there is much more to this life than you can see. There is much more to the reasons why you're here living now. These dreams truly are, these lives are truly are, but such a dream. But it is such an extraordinary dream within itself, because you feel like it is so real, it's so tangible, it's so physical, it's so tactile, it's so emotive. There's so much details and experiences within the dream which is within your lives. We're trying to impress and trigger, actually, and to give many of these people who are trying to not warlord over each other, but almost to that effect. While they stand there being of duty and service and getting paid to uphold division, to uphold so much that's already and should have already been learned from humanity. They are getting dream upon dream upon dream of suppressing people. And while they're not physically killing people, they are still killing freedom. They're killing choices. They're killing hope for many as they are fulfilling their duties and roles. And we know that everything is purposeful, but we're wanting to trigger them to start talking amongst themselves about these profound dreams. So the co-workers and colleagues will actually have the same dream. And we can tell you, once you start hearing someone else repeat your own dream that you had, that's still impressed upon you very much so that day and every day that you get it, that you have it, because we are now got full access to dreams and we are being more, we want to say, impactful to those who need to wake up and to start realizing that there is a significant message in this dream. Of course, it's not as severe, their daily lives, as actually killing people, we say for most. But this is to profoundly give them epiphanies, to make them realize it doesn't feel good and that there is many questions that they have. When you have the same dream as someone else, you start questioning a lot more. You want to know what is going on. Why did they have the same dream as I? They may not even share that they had the same dream because that just sounds too quacky, that just sounds too woo-woo and weird, and they will not feel like they have been believed. But this will make them question and question and question and question and question why. Why did I have this dream on repeat? Why do I get so upset? Why does this feeling still plague me during my day? And we will keep prompting and imprinting that dream until they start making what we would consider more compassionate choices to others. No job, no amount of money truly feeds the soul more than being a compassionate person to others. We are pressurizing people because they have so much karma to still pay back. They have so much experiences to still have and overcome and learn in this small window of opportunity. And so we're not breaching their free will. They still think that they have full control over their dreams and their bodies. And you know that, we know better than that. And you know better than that, to know that every dream that you have has got significance and a purpose and importance. So are you even noticing your own dreams? Are you recalling them? Are you giving yourself a moment before you pop out of bed and jump up with your jazz hands in full joy to embrace that day forward? Are you taking a moment to ponder and reflect, what was I given and why? We're all trying to send you messages of joy. We're all trying to give you messages. Some of them may not be so pleasant, but some of you have not been focusing on your inner work. So we're giving you a little love, a little shove. We want to give you so much love and encouragement, but this is the time, and you must not dally. This is time of essence, and you know you want to be of service. Being a compassionate, unconditionally loving being is the most important role that you could give humanity. And we want you to keep reminding yourself of that, because this is why you came here now, to give pure love, to give unconditional love. But we're also saying that just because you love someone unconditionally doesn't mean that you unconditionally love their bad behavior. In quotation marks, bad behavior. You can love them for being here now, trying to do the best they can to move out of 3D. But you do not have to love and endorse their bad behavior. You can even call it out as bad behavior if you choose. When someone is, in quotation marks, doing bad behavior, what we would perceive it as is being away from love, not pure love. A reaction to a negative, dense emotion. We're using lots of labels here because we're talking to many people who still own and hold labels as significance. We are seeing what else we need to share with you today. Over the next week or so, you get to have a profound connection to self, a profound connection to all. We want you to remember how far you have come. We want you to remember all of what you have overcome to be here now, to be able to know that you're here for this mission, that you're here of service. Remind yourself of what you've had to overcome. Remind yourself of all the density that you created in your life with all of those emotions and how you worked your way through them. Take yourself on a journey of discovery of your own personal journey to be here now. You may think it's strange that we're asking you to do this, but it's to remind you that nothing has broken you yet. Nothing will break you forward, moving forward. And so you have got stronger from all these lessons and experiences, and you know that. And so when you want to judge those people who are still trying to get stronger from their third dimensional life experiences, don't be their breaking point for them. Love them and support them and encourage them moving forward, knowing that this is lessons and stepping stones for them. Sometimes tough love is, the results from tough love is a strengthening and enameling of the emotions. You know people that are looping and have got stuck and want to keep being in victim mode, mentality. You know that doesn't serve them. Inspire them, question how they can get out of it and see things from a bigger perspective with joy. This is a time to connect with all. This is a time to embrace all. You have a beautiful window of opportunity to be able to profoundly be shining your bright light and high frequency energy to all. Use your free will wisely. You will be proud of yourself when you do. Remember, this is not a hobby, your spirituality journey. This is a way of life. And you must be able to respect and honor it always. Keeping your frequency vibration high is part of your responsibilities, and you know this. And enjoy reflecting who you are. Enjoy your journey of reflection that will again remind you how strong you are. And we are so proud of those who have stepped up and taken this responsibility seriously, because we are connecting more and more and more with many of you in the most profound of ways. And we are so delighted to be able to truly have that profound connection that we've always wanted, and that we know you've always wanted too. And so you know who we are talking to. We are so proud. We are so proud. We are so proud. It wasn't that hard after all, and you are all noticing how truly simple it was to be able to surrender and let go and connecting with us. And this is beautiful. This gives us great hope, because we see more and more and more of you are attempting to be able to connect in with us. It is beautiful. And we see growing strength in frequency vibrations all over the place. Remember to ground yourselves, because you're collecting a lot of other people's densities as you are being of service. Remember to flood your bodies full of lovingly blessed water from yourselves and from each other. When you bless a cup of water, you're always blessing that cup of water. And you know the cycle of water goes from one person to another person to another person to another person, and all of the other beings along the way, all those fish, all those birds, all those animals, and all those flowers and plants all take part. Water is magical, isn't it, when you think of the cycles of the water and how it flows through one to another, to a one to another, to one to another, to one to another. It never disappears. It is always here. Magical. Fantastic. We want to send you all an energetic love hug. We are feeling so proud of many. We love being able to assist you with clarifications. And we're just reminding you that while your responsibility with your mindset is to be in the positive and high frequency, trusting all is perfectly unfolding as need to be for individual experiences, your responsibility also is to relax the body. We know that many of you are trying to balance your mind so much that you have shifted your attention to the physical body. Be kind and gentle to your body. Stop clenching. It looks awkwardly painful from our perspective. And so honor those muscles and relax those muscles, because they're doing much more than you are aware of, as they are changing. They're doing different things too, some of them. And so trust everything is fantastic from our perspective, and we're very, very, very busy with so much love, we say, triggering many. And this is fantastic because it's working. And we are so impressed. We know how to, this is not going to make many feel comfortable us saying this. We know how to manipulate humans now to be able to get the responses we need. And so when you need to be awoken to some of your behavior, these dreamlike state, dreams of triggering is very profound and very helpful. And so we are wanting to keep going with this, because we see that it is hard to shake off such a peculiar dream, and even more so when you have heard many people have the same. And so we say with much love and appreciation for all of those who are being of diligent service to humanity, congratulations. We love you. We love you, we love you, and thank you so much for being of such profound service.